So this beautiful girl who goes by the name Endurance thought she has found her life partner with the current guy she was dating, who goes by the name Amos Daniel. But unknowingly to her, that Daniel is going to be the end of her life. So that very fateful day, Daniel called Endurance on the phone and told her to meet him at a hotel where he's lodged. Daniel went to the hotel by 5 p.m. where he checked in, and he checked in with two other guys, unknowingly to Endurance that Daniel has checked in with two other guys. She took to her heels and went to meet her boyfriend. As she reached that particular hotel that was located at Ayobo area in Lagos State, she told the receptionist that she's here to meet her boyfriend, and the receptionist guided her to the room where her boyfriend was. As she knocked on the door, she opened the door and she saw three guys, including her boyfriend. That made them three. She wasn't feeling awkward because she saw someone that she was familiar with. She saw someone she has been dating for quite some time, and she didn't think anything of it. Unknowingly to her, they had an ulterior motive. They lured Endurance to that hotel to end her life, to use her for ritual purposes, and they carried out that action. It was around 8 p.m. at that night. They started pounding on Endurance, started using sharp objects on her, started hitting her head and trying to unalive her. And Endurance was screaming. The guests of the same hotel heard some noise. The person that was next to her room heard the noise that was going on in the next room, and he came outside to see what was going on. As he came outside, he also saw some other people who also had that same noise. There's some kind of awkward noise, some awkward scream that you hear, that you believe that someone is in danger. That was the kind of scream that he heard. So they decided to tell the hotel manager that this was the scream that they had from that room. So as they went to the room, they tried to knock on the door, but there was no response. Then they decided to use a spare key to get into the room. As they opened the door, they saw Endurance's body lying in her pool of blood. It was a tragedy, it was a tough scene. And the three guys that was lodged into the hotel that very fateful day, nobody was seen in that room. Only Endurance body that was actually discovered in that room. So immediately the manager started looking around. Immediately the staffs of the hotel started looking around because they knew who actually paid for that room, which was Daniel. And they started looking for a familiar face that is going to look like Daniel. And they found him. He was first lying down in the bushes trying to hide because the two other guys he came with, which were his friend, had fled the scene, had run out of the gate. But him, Daniel, was trying to hide before they caught him trying to escape through the gate. As they caught him, they pounded on him, they beat him, and he made a shocking confession. He said that he lured Endurance, which was his girlfriend, because him and his friends had made a plan to unalive her and use her for ritual purposes. And everybody was shocked because somebody you have been dating for quite some time, somebody you have known, is plotting such kind of evil against you. Who else and how many people are not actually safe in this community or in this world that we are? Because somebody that you have known for quite some time is going to be plotting such kind of evil against you. That means nobody is safe. Nobody is guarantee of his safety if you are invited to such kind of places. So they pounded on him and they involved the police to come and arrest him so that they can actually see the crime scene that they have actually committed and the crime that they have actually committed. As the police came, that's when they took him to the police station. As they took him to the police station, police also ran their investigation and discovered some other item in Daniel's apartment. They saw some cutlasses, they saw sharp scissors, they saw all those native soap for ritual purposes, they saw jackknife and other items which they seized for further forensic investigation. So the people in Ayobo area in Lagos State were shocked by the discovery that they made, that this young girl who goes by the name Endurance has just lost her life. And people were not happy because such occurrences has been happening, things like that, that people will take other people to a hotel room and end their life, has been occurring severally. There was a story I spoke about a guy that took a hookup girl to a hotel and unalived her because she was asking for her money for the services she has rendered, which was terrible. So such occurrences is happening. I tell these stories to encourage people to know what you're actually going into, to actually be cautious of where you go to and who you interact with. I don't tell this story because I want to scare you. I don't tell this stories because I want to bring sad news or bad news or scary true crime stories to you, but I want you to pick something out of these stories I tell you and learn from it. So this is a short story about endurance that just happened. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share this video to your friends and family so that other people can also learn from endurance story. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.